Hello, Steel City Surge fans. Skippy here, coach of the Steel City Surge, back for Week 7 of NBBL. We are taking on Bope this week, and we faced Bope twice. This will be our second time meeting. Okay. Alright, so the team consists of Clodsire, Volcarona, Ogrepon, Great Tusk, Mesprit, and Enamorous. So, no Empoleon. We see Ogrepon. And I would like to note, I did end up making transactions after my last week's battle, so we ended up dropping Ogrepon, Clodsire, Indeedee, and Colossal. And we ended up picking up Ting-Lu, Delphox. We also got Flapple with Terra and Mismagius. So, just want to note that real quick. We do see the Clodsire, so I am going to lead Corviknight. Clodsire does a lot into my team, and I don't like it very much. I think this is the lead I want, because I really don't like a Clodsire lead. And if he wants to lead anything else, we can go ahead and U-turn or hard swap into something. So, I really just don't like a Clodsire lead this week. Clodsire is a Terra Captain for my opponent, with Poison, Fairy, and Ghost. Volcarona and Mesprit are also Terra Captains. Volcarona is Fire, Water, Fairy, and Mesprit is Psychic, Poison, Steel. Okay. Best of luck to Bope this week. If we can get a win this week, we'll be in a much better position for playoffs. Hubbard. Mesprit lead. Okay. Mesprit could be a little annoying for a Corviknight. It does get access to, like, Thunderbolt, but it also gets Fire Punch. This could just be... how much is this Thunderbolt doing? This could just be Rocks. A T-Bolt is a guaranteed 3-hit KO on me. If it's like defensive, if it's specially offensive, it shouldn't KO us then. So I'm going to just do a slow pivot U-turn. He wants to go for Rocks. That's fine. Does have T-Bolt. Is going to go for it. But it's kind of offensive. So it brought us down... So what did it bring us down to? 239. So that did 40%. So that is defensive Mesprit, I want to say. I could just go hard into Ting-Lu. I could also go into Jolteon, I think. I can go Jolteon and then Volt Switch out. We are Quick Feet, so we can outspeed Enamorous without having to worry about it. The Clodsire is there, so that's a little annoying. Could I go into Necrozma? We can go into Necrozma here. We can get a nice Meteor Beam off. We see Leftovers, okay. Thunderbolts. Leftovers. You do not get you do get knockoff. If you do use knockoff, I think that's okay. I still want to go for a Meteor Beam. I don't think you want to knock off on the off chance that I'm weakness policy though. We see Encore. Huh. Okay. I'm okay with going for another Meteor Beam, honestly. It'll get me to +2. We're gonna do a lot of damage to it. That is a lot of damage. If he does want to go for Encore again, I'm very much okay with this. At +1 though, it's at 40-ish%. I'm okay with going for a Photon Geyser if he wants to hard swap into something. He's just gonna Encore, that's okay. I don't think anything really wants to take a +2 Meteor Beam though. Unless he's like unaware Clodsire with special defense investment. It could take it very, very well. It depends if it is unaware. If it's unaware, it's going to take roughly 10% from Meteor Beam if it's specially defensive. But we no longer have an item. I'm okay with this. It really depends on what he wants to do. He could just try to get damage off. I think he's going to swap, though. He goes for U-turn. 397 to 321. 19% from a U-turn? Yeah, I think he's just physically, very physically defensive Mesprit. Honestly, chipping that Mesprit down is really good, though. And knowing it's physically defensive is also good. I think it goes hard into Claude here. If he's unaware Claude, it makes a lot of sense. Unaware Claude makes a ton of sense. Water Absorb also makes sense to hard check Rotom. But I didn't bring Rotom this week. Mixin. Is this the Clodsire? This is the Clodsire. So we'll see how much it takes. You see it take 20%, roughly. And it is Black Sludge, or Leftovers. It's also Leftovers. So it might be a Terra. So we know it's not Unaware. It's probably Water Absorb. That's really good to know. I am going to go hard into Spartacus here, into our Corviknight. I am very okay with losing my Power Herb. We're gonna see spikes. This is fine. Doesn't really have... He does have Ogerpon, which can be a little annoying to deal with hazards. But we should be able to be... We should be fine. Corviknight onto Ogerpon. At +2, a knockoff does a lot of damage, but it takes damage back with... So we outspeed this guy. Clodsire, probably a special wall. I am very okay with going for a body press here and just getting damage off. He does swap. Is he going to go into the Ogerpon? Because Ogerpon probably wouldn't like this too much. Run CMC. That's got to be the Ogerpon. That's a Volcarona. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. Volcarona here is a little annoying. Do I just go... I think I go into Delphox and Trick. I like going into Delphox and tricking. He wants to Terra and Terra Water. That's okay. I do want to get rid of these hazards at some point. But I think you go for a Quiver Dance. I think you go for Quiver Dance. And I can get you on a Trick. I can get you on a Trick next turn with Delphox. And I'd be okay with that. We're going to take a little bit of chip from Spikes. We do see the Terra. Terra Water, Terra Blast might KO us after... It is Terra Water. Okay. So, if he went for Terra Blast there, good play. We probably go down. You did go for Terra Blast. We are going to go down. Good play. Oh, we live! Oh, we live! Alright, we're tricking. We're tricking. I don't want to deal with this thing. If it's Specs, I'm okay with getting rid of... I'm okay with getting rid of the Specs. That is insane. It's very defensive, then. That is a very defensive Volcarona. That is insane. Okay, I can't do any damage with Delphox here. I am very okay with tricking this thing and getting rid of its choice item. If it's choice, it's probably not choice based on the way I'm seeing it. I want to get rid of this thing's item and Scarf it though. I don't want it to Quiver Dance on me. What do we get? We get Heavy Duty Boots. Okay. We do see the Quiver Dance! We caught it on a Quiver Dance! That's insane! Okay. 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 That is crazy good. Okay. So we caught it on a Quiver Dance while we tricked it. So I'm very okay with this. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam. That is insanely good. So that thing is choice now. Terra Blast, Quiver Dance, and we went for a Dazzling Gleam here. It does a little bit of damage, but not too much. The Mesprit. We probably don't outspeed Mesprit right now. Oh, no, we do. We do. We outspeed the Mesprit. So, Mesprit, if it's physically defensive, Fire Blast can KO it from this range, so I'm going to go for a Fire Blast. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit the Fire Blast. We do hit the Fire Blast. We're going to take out the Mesprit. That's huge. All right. We're in a really good spot right now. So we took out the Mesprit. That's good. Don't need to worry about that thing. Volcarona is a choice Scarf with Quiver Dance. It does not have a lot of special attack investment, so that's really, really good for me. That is really, really good. And we have boots on Delphox now, so we can swap in and out freely. We're not going to go down to spikes. Oh my gosh, this is such a good start. Bijan. Just a bunch of running backs. We do see Enamorous come in. I do not want to deal with this thing. My thinking is he might try to set up. I think I go into Necrozma. Enamorous. Photon Geyser does do a lot of damage to him. I am very much okay with going into Necrozma here. We should be able to take a Moonblast or two. I have to keep in mind there's spikes. Probably goes for Earth Power. Could have gone for Moonblast, but we'll see. Does go for Moonblast. How much damage? 272 to 77. That is so much damage. Okay. I don't... Do I need Necrozma? I would like Necrozma for specifically taking out Clodsire. How much are you doing to Corviknight? Not a ton. I should be able to get in... Oh, I didn't bring Defog. Oh, that's annoying. Spikes are gonna stay up now. That's annoying. Can Sneasler take that? Not really. I'll go in with Corviknight. I should be able to deal with the Great Tusk. That's not good that I gave that damage up on him. I think you're Scarf. 125, okay. That's okay. I roost here. I'm going to roost. I don't think you take me out. We're at 125, 31%. Sunny day! Okay! Okay. That is interesting. Moonblast, sunny day. Okay. That's gonna boost Volcarona's fire type attacks and give a boost to Great Tusk. Does that mean... I don't know if you have Mystical Fire. You probably have Earth Power or, like, Extra Sensory. I don't know if you have... I think you might have Mystical Fire. If you have Mystical Fire, I might be screwed out of Corviknight. I like Corviknight a lot. Can I go into Tinglu and take a Mystical Fire? Mystical Fire with Sun Up. Yeah, we take that pretty decently. And a Heavy Slam would KO afterwards, too, so I'm okay with doing this. I am very okay with doing this. I don't like how much I'm swapping right now. Well, let's see. We see a Weather Ball. Okay. Well, I don't think that does... Yeah, that doesn't do nearly enough either. And we can go for a Heavy Slam right after, too. I feel like Volcarona might come in. I kind of want to just go for either my own spikes or Ruination. No, because why would Volcarona come in? Because Volcarona probably... Volcarona, Terra Water, Terra Blast. Doesn't KO me, especially because we're in Sun. And Earthquake still does a chunk to it. If we get burned, we get burned, but I think I go for a Heavy Slam here. We do see him stay in. He's going to go for Moonblast. Does do a lot of damage, but we're going to get a Heavy Slam off. This might be able to KO. It's very close. Okay. I'm very okay with that. I'm very okay with that. We are stalling out Sun turns slowly as well. How many Sun turns are left? 2? Okay. If you want to go for an... I don't think you have Weather Ball, so that's a little annoying. I want to keep Delphox alive for right now. I want to get Jolteon in freely. If I kept Calm Mind over Volt Switch, that would have been so good. Do I let Tinglu go down? Do I need Tinglu for anything? I don't think I need Tinglu for anything, so I'm okay with just, like, going for another Heavy Slam here. Just getting damage off, potentially KO. We are going to see Moonblast. Yeah, we go down. Okay. Enamorous. KO. Tinglu. But this is really good, too, because I can go into Jolteon. I should be able to Terra and just go for Terra Blast and do damage. Because Terra Ice on this guy is just going to do so much damage to him. Yeah, so we outspeed you. So I just go for Terra Blast, Terra Ice. And we just do a ton of damage. Terra Blast, Terra Ice does do damage to the Volcarona too, and then a Thunderbolt should be able to knock it out afterwards. It is Choice Scarf, but we are Quick Feet. We are Quick Feet with Flame Orb, so we outspeed Volcarona with Scarf, which is really good. I love that. I love that so much. Jolteon's going to do so much here. This is a good game. This is a very good game. I like the sets from both. I like the sets. This is a very good game. Very good game. We do see a swap. So preserving the Enamorous. We're going to see Mixin. That is the Clodsire, isn't it? That is the Clodsire. This isn't going to like this very much. It's not going to like it that much. It's not going to like this very much. Depending on the set, it's not going to like it. Plus, we're going to get our Flame Orb off, too. So Quick Feet will be active. Oh, that's a 2-hit. That is a 2. That's a crit. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, man. Crit did that much damage. That's unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate crit for both. And we get the Flame Orb off. So now we show that we're really fast. This is at just over, let me see. Just over 30%. This should go down to, this should always go down to a Terra Blast Ice here. So we're always going to go Terra Blast Ice. It is just over 30%. Maybe within a range. It might be within a range, but it's definitely under 40%. And we do up to 43% to max special defense, max HP Clodsire. That crit is so unfortunate for Bope. I'm really sorry about that, man. Because that mattered. That mattered to put this in range. It's in range of a Terra Blast now, which is really, really rough because nothing on your team really wants to take another Terra Blast from this guy. We are going to take it out. That is really, really good. So now Tinglu is well, Tinglu's gone already, so. The Sunlight is gone too, which is nice. Because the Enamorous can't exactly come back in on its own and for free. If the Ogerpon is Yachi Berry, that might be an issue. I don't think we ever stay in on Ogerpon, though. I think we go straight up for... Because Ivy Cudgel definitely knocks us out. Now, my one question is, could it be Scarf Ogerpon? That's like the one thing that threatens me, but even then, we should outspeed it. Yeah, we always outspeed Choice Scarf Ogre Pawn anyway, so we always just Volt Switch out and go into Corviknight on the Ogre Pawn. Man, Bope's in a tough position, because I don't even know if Great Tusk... The fact that he hasn't gone Great Tusk yet makes me think it's not Assault Vest. Jacobs. What is that? That is the Ogre Pawn. Okay. So I always Volt Switch on this guy. I never want to take damage from him. I'm okay with taking Spikes damage and Flame Orb damage, but I am not okay with taking damage from this guy. Just straight up. We go hard into... Corviknight. Corviknight is here for the Ogre Pawn and the Great Tusk. We are Air Slash as well. We're going to see Ivy Cudgel. This is going to do, like, negative damage. He's going to do more damage to himself. Oh, that's right, because Ivy Cudgel doesn't make contact. That's such an annoying... That's so annoying. I might be able to go into Delphox, but Delphox doesn't outspeed this thing. Like, I might be able to U-turn and go into it. I could go into Sneasler, though. I could U-turn and go into Sneasler, I think. Yeah, because the Dire Claw always takes it out. I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn and go into Sneasler. We do see a taunt. That's perfectly fine. I am very okay with that. I only have Roost as a support move. I go for Dire Claw here. We're protective pads, so the Volcarona doesn't matter. We do see a swap. That's okay, because that's in Jolteon range now. King Henry. That is the Great Tusk. Okay. How much are you taking from this? And you get poisoned is the question. Oh, you get put to sleep. That's crazy good. Okay. So Dire Claw. Ooh. Lumberry. Interesting. Okay, so it's not Assault Vest. That's good. That's really good to know. So I always U-turn on you. I always U-turn on you. And go into Corviknight. I always U-turn and go into Corviknight. Man, Lumberry is a really good bring from the Great Tusk. That is a really nice bring. I like that. I like that a lot. And if you hard swap into something else, I can always just go straight into Jolteon and deal with it. I gotta remember, you still have another ground type. So Volt... Well, now that I know you're not Assault Vest, Jolteon, Terra Ice, Terra Blast always KOs you. Unless you have, like, a ton of Spadef investment. I'm going to Corviknight. Keeping Corviknight healthy is really, really good. We could see, like, a Stealth Rock or something. But I don't know. You see a Rapid Spin. Okay, you're going to do more damage to yourself, bud. This is perfectly fine with me, because I can go for an Air Slash here. I haven't shown Air Slash yet. I haven't shown Air Slash. I'm completely okay with going for an Air Slash here. I brought special Corviknight specifically to deal with this guy, as well as the Ogre Pawn. Do we see Volcarona come out? We do see the Volcarona come out. Okay. That did damage. That did damage. I want to keep you. I'm going to go into... Is Necrozma still good here? Not really. Delphox is better. Delphox is better in this situation. I'm okay with letting Necrozma go down. I always want to keep my Corviknight healthy, though. Because it deals very, very nicely with the Ogre Pawn and the Great Tusk, even though they're both within Terra Ice, Terra Blast range now. Or Terra Blast Ice range. But Necrozma is definitely the weakest link right now. It's not faster than anything on the field currently, and it's at such low HP that it doesn't really need to do anything. Morning Sun. Okay, you're gonna give me a free Photon Geyser? You're gonna give me a free... Oh, I could actually go for a Moonlight. But I like getting damage off more. I'm okay with going for a Photon Geyser here. I can use this as a sack later if I need to, depending on what you go into. Jacobs. That's the Enamorous, isn't it? No, it's the Ogerpon. Ogerpon might go down. Ooh, it's very close. I am very okay with going back into Corviknight, though. So the Volcarona's at full HP, but I don't think that matters for Jolteon. It might. It might. Man, Morning Sun, Terra Blast. I'm assuming Flamethrower or Fiery Dance. We do see a U-turn, that's fine. You do more damage to yourself. That was a crit, that's crazy. You actually get knocked out, which is actually really good. So I don't need to worry about the Ogerpon anymore. So we just have Enamorous, Great Tusk, and Volcarona. I feel like Volcarona comes back out here. Yep. So I am very okay with just going into Necrozma. We're gonna sack off Necrozma to Spikes from Clodsire. Terra Blast, that's fine. Terra Blast might not KO Jolteon. Let me see. Terra Blast. Terra Blast, Terra Water does like 40% with that build. I think I could get away with a... I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch, I think. Even though I... Well, because it's Choice Scarf. So how much are you doing to Corviknight with Terra Blast? A good bit. How about Sneasler? Sneasler is like a 2-shot. I'm okay with just going for a T-Bolt. If you swap into Great Tusk, that's okay because we knock you out anyway. It's going to do more damage to us, but we can Volt Switch out. So I'm always going to go for a Thunderbolt because we always outspeed you. If you swap into Great Tusk, that's fine because you've taken damage already. Of course, I'm thinking back now. The first time I get a Dire Claw proc, it's Sleep, and there was a Lumberry on the other side of the field on that Mon. That's... Oh, man. That's so annoying. Yeah, so this thing is Choice. If he goes into Great Tusk, we just Terra Blast, and we're going to take more damage, but we can always Volt Switch out, which I'm very okay with doing. Man, Quick Feed Jolteon this week is so good. Quick Feed Jolteon is low-key pretty good. We're in a very good position right now. Feeling very solid about this. Man, if I had Calm Mind instead of Volt Switch, this would be a very different game. We're going to get the T-Bolt off. He's going to stay in and go for the Terra Blast. You're going to do a crap ton of damage. We should live this. Based off the damage you gave before, we should live this. We do live that. Now, the question is with that damage, I don't know. That's a very bad range for me, I think. It's a very bad range, but the Volcarona has taken a ton of damage already. I think I can Alluring Voice here and try to catch a swap into something, because he's definitely going to swap into the Great Tusk. Yeah, he's going to swap into the Great Tusk. I got to maximize my damage rolls here. Let's go into the Great Tusk. This might knock out the Great Tusk here. We are going to knock out the Great Tusk. Really, really good. Okay. that might do it for us because we take 17 damage, so we get another turn, and we outspeed everything. So I think that's GG's. We just T-Bolt to win out the game. I think that's GG's. I think Jolteon just cleans here because we outspeed everything, and nothing lives nothing lives Thunderbolt. I think Jolteon just cleans here. Yeah, that Alluring Voice play was actually really good for us. Then we live this, and then, man, Quick Feed Jolteon pulling through. Quick Feed Jolteon pulling through. GG's to both. I love the sets. I love the sets. Very scary team. Very, very scary team. I love the sets, though. Very great brings. This was a very good game. I love this game. This was very enjoyable. It came down to managing turns and maybe a prediction or two. And I think that crit on Clodsire definitely changed that game in my favor, for sure. So very, very unfortunate. Very sorry about that, Bob. That definitely tilted the game away from your favor. And I do apologize about that. That's really unfortunate. I've seen that happen to me countless times, and it's never a fun thing to be a part of. But GG's. I love the sets. I love the build. Scary team. Really hope we battle again because that was very fun. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. Go ahead and check out Bope. I'll try to link his channel in the description. And I'll see you guys next week for week 8 of NBBL. So thank you guys for watching. Take care.